Hey you, and welcome back to some Game of Dwarves. Isn't it I love the name. Love the name. Okay, I put some extra food in here. They're still digging out what's going to be, who knows what's going to be. This is going to be my main gardening section here, I think, for a good while. Oh, my little guy's all tired. Uh, One thing, I better pause this. One thing I forgot to do, and this could end up being a problem here pretty quick. I'm going to go over to here and let's spawn a couple of dwarves. We're going to take a couple of these people and just make them workers. And I'll show you why here in a minute. This right here, we need to click on that and select one. We've got one worker. He will now come over and start working this garden. So things are growing, getting harvested, etc., etc. It doesn't happen all that well until you actually have, somebody's got to pull these things off the ground, right? So we've got two new little dwarfings. Are they on their way? And are they here already? Here, whoa, the bus. There it is. Little Brunbjorn, isn't he cute? We are going to make him a worker and then add him to this pile. And Olaf, my darling. Now you don't have to set these guys right away as anything. You can just kind of let them grow up. They gain experience. And then when they're ready to turn them into something, bang, it's right there, no problem. Now, I will be honest, I never put 3 workers in here. I would have put at least 3 or 4 warriors. And this is going to be a problem, except that we're just going to upgrade this baby here very soon, as soon as we can. And we'll get some more warriors before we start exploring too much further out, because that's a bit of a thing. I just let this sort of get a little low and then went, okay, this is not good. We need this. We need this guy to, we need these people to be in there working really hard. This has got to be well tended. We've got to get the food up. We've got to get some logs going because, like I said, the logs are the basis of my economy. I plant lots and lots of logs. When it gets upgraded through research to the log tree, you get even more. So I sell these off using the little gold thing here, sell them off, make some, change them to trees. And then at that point, you don't even have to worry about resources anymore. You can sell logs and buy anything you want. It's definitely the least stressful way to just get these guys filthy rich with all the fancy stuff and really start dolling up this place. It can be really, really pretty. So, yeah, you need your logs. These sorts of things in the floor, that's a whole different level. Lots of resources there. This is all silver. This is straight up wealth. Nice and handy to have, that's for certain. Now, before I dig this out, I'm going to move my torch. Come on, you can do it right there, darling. And just sit that somewhere else for a moment. And we'll start digging out over here. Okay, the food's coming back up. That's great. Our logs are coming in. Happy to see that. I built another chest right here. Just plopped it down somewhere. I'm going to have a couple of beds made. Nothing fancy at this point. Oh, I love those. My hands down favorite. And you do get some more kind of really awesome ones later. That's what I'd like to have. They got 3 happiness. They got better rest. This is all they're dealing with right now. It's not great, it ain't pretty, but at least we can afford it. You can see these are a stone bed. Because that sounds nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go for one more of these. Again, click your right button, mouse button, and just hold it to drag around. The little crafter will go over there and beat the blazes out of that. And you can move these wherever. Right now, this is just convenience. We are digging. We are trying to make sure we don't starve, and as soon as the logs start coming in to sell, we're going to start making some money. We're going to upgrade that and get ourselves some warriors, because it felt like it needed doing, because I just forgot to do that. But yeah, I don't like only having the 2 warriors. We're going to open something at some point here, and we're going to have evil moles or rats or something's going to come through, and I could lose this colony in an instant. It's doable. I have done that. It is doable. You can just trash it all, like all done. You can have an oops moment. Now that chair, oh, yeah, okay. We're going to talk about chairs. Chairs are special. Chairs tick me off. Remember there was that one block, if you watched the last episode when I was starting this series, there was a block there, and I said occasionally, it's rare, it does happen, there'll be one block for whatever reason, there's a little glitch in the game, and they just don't see it. Or I'm doing something wrong, and I don't know what that is yet, because I've not been able to sort it out. But the chairs are an issue sometimes, especially that particular style right there. It is possible that we will not be able to move that or sell it. And whoops, I'll show you that here in just a second. As soon as the little guy's off. Can I move this one? I can. That doesn't mean I'll be able to move it later. True story. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this over here. And I'm just in the off chance that, where would I want it? How big do I want this to be? Yeah. I have moved them and then not been able to move them later. You know what? I'm tempted. I'm just going to, can I sell it? I'm just going to get rid of it. Because you have to build around them. You know, it occasionally, and that particular one, I don't know if that's just been lucky for me, but I do have a way of dealing with if you run into this and you just can't move it, and you've got that one item that's right there in the middle of your face and it's in the wrong place and you can't deal with it, I have the guys dig down 2 blocks under. It will fall, and then I put in, you build a thing here, you build one of these, and you fill up the hole in the floor with that, and then you put a floor over it, and then you've just got, a chair in the basement. Yeah, and I've done that on a number of occasions. And every once in a while, if the room, your layout allows it, you can just build a wall around it, and then, yeah, and then it's fine. So, but if I just dig a hole and it'll fall under, and every now and then, on one of the maps, when I'm playing over in Twitch, there's some goblin mages or something in the basement, and when the chair fell through after playing the whole level with not being able to get rid of this bloody chair, I dug the hole, the chair fell through, and the mages zapped it and destroyed it. It's like, they cleaned up my garbage. It was awesome. It was very good. So I appreciated that, and I thought that was a nice thing for them to do. Now let's check our research. What do we have going on here? Improves vitality, specialize in stronger. That's always good. Yeah, that's cool. Experience faster for everybody. I like that. Brazier, sure. What is this? Defensive structures and vitality. These all sound wonderful. Honestly, I sort of just start and work my way across. No, research and military are the ones I tend to put the most focus on, but yeah. Now we can only save 1,000, and our wood's getting up there. So what we're going to do, we're going to sell some wood. If you hold the shift key, you notice you can sell, more at a time, and get some gold out of this. Because what we want to do, we're looking to get up to 1,000 gold so we can get some extra dwarves and make sure we got a military that's big enough to look after us. Because it's just a matter of time. It is just absolutely a matter of time. We know it's coming. Winter is coming. It's going to happen. So, actually, we've been pretty lucky. This has been pretty good that we've gotten this far without running into something. Now, this little plus here, this is because we've got the research that our fighters are now better. I've got a, I don't know. This is up close. Melee, of course, that's a distance ranged unit, but right now I'm just going to make both of these guys fighters, mostly because I've got a bunch of the iron, and yeah, that's all. The others will be ranged units, so that's fine. And right now, if something happens, it's going to be right there in our face anyway. We're just going to open a room, something's going to walk through, and yeah. So I am also going to put down, let's put down a couple more of these guys, because we want We want our warriors leveling. We want them to be buff, solid heroes, right? We need them to take care of things for us. So there's our little crafter banging away there. Look, 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 look. It's serious. These go up fast. And there, as soon as they're there, little peak is over. What is it? Thorbjorn, he's out there working away. Oh, I'm tired. I'm too tired. Or hungry. What is he? Yeah, I think he's going to bed. Yeah, he said, this warrior stuff. Tomorrow. I can do this tomorrow. Who cares? So the food is back into nice safe zones. That is not an issue. We've got wood starting to be harvested. This is great. Actually, it's going really well. This is going lovely. And I think for a few minutes, I'm just going to really pay attention to getting the gold. Going for gold, guys. This is definitely... which one was the cheapest? Yeah, mushrooms. Doesn't that sound like the most god-awful boring diet ever? However, now, this is a special plant. It's a beer tree, guys. Ale. Okay, ale. It's beer to me. It's all beer. Was that a shiny one? I don't know if that one was or not. It doesn't look like it, does it? I don't think that's shiny. No. You know what? We'll just put you up there. And at some point, I will rearrange my garden and have nice little sections. We'll have a whole garden for log trees. And then we'll have our vegetables, and we'll have our fruit, and we'll have our little nut trees. And then we'll have the beer garden. Yeah. No pun intended. Well, okay, pun totally intended. It's a thing. See, level 8, level 6. That's brilliant. That's awesome. Working away, my little friends. Do it. We have some more research available. Doors. Ooh. And defensive structures. Well, the doors are sort of defensive too. Some of them are great, big, massive things. They're kind of cool. Yeah, we're just kind of living in the slums at this point. This is not building it beautiful. And I really don't do a lot of actual decorating till I have most of the level. When I hit one wall, it says, okay, I'm at the end of the line here now. Then I start paying a little more attention to, you know, starting to build rooms and things like that. Now, you could leave these undug places for walls if you're planning ahead, which obviously I haven't done. And you could do that. You could have, instead of digging out all the way, you could have left a row here of dirt, and then you can just put up walls over the top, and I'll show you those as soon as we reach the end of something. And save yourself a lot of wood. I mean, a lot of wood. Oh my God, no kidding. Planning ahead is brilliant. These little suckers are, what is that, 200 wood each. And when you've got to make whole rows of them and you're going too high, I usually go for the height. It can be, it's very pricey. On the other hand, by the time you get the log trees in, you can be making so much wood so fast. If you've got an entire garden, like a whole section of like 20 blocks or so with the trees in it, and you've got 3 workers, later research, you can add more workers to it. You almost, oh God, you can almost get more logs than you can actually keep up with selling. It can get, if you plan it right, it's not going to start that way, but if you plan it right, you can, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Now, I have enough gold at this point. If I need resources, if I need one of these other things, I can start buying stuff. And that's kind of awesome. I like it. So these guys are still working away. Thorbjorn. You know what? I forgot to do something here. Start. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's tired. I'm too tired to play anymore. I don't want to talk to you. And I'm hungry. I'm all the things. So we'll have 1,000 here soon. We can upgrade and start getting some warriors in the place before I break this community. Could happen. It has happened. And yes, I could start planning rooms now, but I don't know where the far wall is. So how am I going to know where I want things? I usually just clear it right till I get to the end of one level, and then I'll sort out at that point what's going on. Where's our little prince? Oh, there he is. He just sleeps on the throne. He says, I'm just, you know, isn't he cute? Little ears. And there's some really cool, like some of the new stuff, the DLC that I bought is just, is it in here? These are just items for prettiness. These little guys here are, oh, that one's a cute. It's a dwarven trophy. It's cute. It does things. It's cute. And, you know, plants. More trees. I love it. I thought that was so cool. It's like, yes, I want all the plants. I need to have all the trees. Thank you very much. It's a thing. It's absolutely, totally, yeah, that's for me. Now, I'm going to put another chest down. I'm going to need 1,000 gold, and I don't want to go right up to that moment, that last possible moment. And if they're digging up gold, if something, you know, later, you can get plants that grow money. Yeah. It's just, it's amazing, right? You can get plants that grow money. It's awesome. Oh, that's a sweetie. Look at that, times 40. But the cost of the things to make it are just ridiculous. That's 300, 200 of those. I mean, we could. What is that? That's a 20. Yeah, we can't afford. That's a 20. Way less money. Okay, that is amazing. That's actually pretty good. What do we have over here? Do we have anything that can give us 20 that's not crazy expensive? Oh, these little nightstands. I make a pile of those just to go by the beds because, yay, they're so cute. This seems to be like the deal of the day at the moment, doesn't it? That's pretty good. So our little crafter will come over and start throwing dust and sawdust all over the place with the pipe intact. You gotta love the dwarves, guys. You gotta love the dwarves. That's awesome. Look at him go. Little splinters all over. So he'll get that done. So, and we'll watch and just see. It was 20, right? That was a plus 20, and we get 400. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, so we now can go over and above 1,000. So when I start selling off, I don't have to worry about stopping right at 1,000 or wasting anything. And, oh, they're not particularly happy with their surroundings. They're going, we have no beer, we have no art, we're classy people, we need culture in our life. There's no comfortable furniture, there's no pretty plants. I love these guys, right? They want it built beautiful, and they want that pretty early in the game. That's getting into a place. You little face there's changing. He was like, nah, for a while now. He's just going, Ava, you suck. You're just no fun at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to address that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put down things that are just really, really easy to. Light is always good. We like light. Light is awesome. There's like a little +2 happiness. That is a +4, but it is a lava lamp. No way. Okay, that's a new one for me. That's pretty cute. +2 happiness. Just straight up stone. You know what? Stone is easy. We're going to put light in a few places because it will start to make them a little bit happier. And I can move those. Those are easy to grab and move wherever you need them to be later. So that's a great thing. And there's a lot of pretty things in here. What's cheap? Oh, look at that. 73. That's really nice. 3 happiness there. No, okay, 3 happiness. Ooh, for 100. That's 3 for 70. 3 for 100. But it's bigger to look at. It's cool. And this is shrubbery. Look at that. It's just like 20 rocks. That's brilliant. We're going to put down a few of these. And, well, we'll make it pretty later. Right now, they just want to know that I'm on board and paying attention. They will start to cheer up a little bit just because I've placed them. When we get flooring and we've got walls up and all the rest of it, they get quite excited. They get very happy. We will make sure our dwarves are brilliantly happy. I promise it will happen. It will happen. So I'm going to hit the shift key and sell off some wood. It'd be nice. We can't quite get to 1,000, but we will here in a minute. It'll be fine. Well, I probably could have, but I don't like to have none on hand, just in case I have to build something. La la. It's a cute little game. I can't believe I have dug out this much and we have not opened anything. That I don't know. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. Oh, and it was all set at normal. I have put it on easy mode trying to learn the game and would have opened two rooms by now. We got lucky. I made a mistake with the food. I've got all these people as workers instead of military, and we got away with it, you know, so far. But now, right here, right now, shift and sell. There we go. We can sell something. Actually, just, you know what, sell some more. The logs are starting to come in. Now we want to upgrade. Okay, so we're going to upgrade that. And we can add 7. It wasn't 18, it was 7. So we can add a couple more people right off the top. They are going to become warriors for us. Because we're not going to get away with this forever. We're not going to get away with this forever. It's a thing. It's not going to happen. That's a nice chunk of soil. Look like it's happening over here too, isn't it? We could just maybe make this whole thing a garden. We're going to need a proper throne room. Throne room. Talk much? Blah. Yeah. So when they get here, see the green bar? That's one. One just appeared in the little flash of light here. Yeah, we'll just, you know what, we're just gonna make him military straight off. We'll just do that, and we'll put in some practice dummies for him. Get some levels on this little man as soon as humanly possible. I'm gonna have to sell some more wood to get enough gold for a couple of the practice dummies I want. These do a better job. And you guys go do that. The worker, go look after that real quick. And the green is, the guy's on his way from the main kingdom or something. I don't know where he's coming from. I can't remember. It's all in the campaign where a prince has actually sent you out to do various bits and bobs. But I haven't done that in a long time. I don't even remember it. Don't even remember the story. I usually like creating my own stories, so yeah. There you go, duder. Dude and dudette. And there you go. Alright, so they're just, you know, level 1s. Ooh. So we're gonna, you know, let these guys work on this for a while. For sure. I thought I did 2. Did I? Is it destroyed already? Or maybe I didn't have the do I not have the resources to do this? Is that the problem? Oh no, I need the that one, the iron. So okay, that's what's wrong. I didn't even notice. So I'm gonna let the wood pile up, sell it, and then buy the resources. I mean, there is some there. Digging up the floor is its own special bloody headache. Yeah. I don't feel like doing that right now. Let's be honest. I just don't want to. Because they can fall in. I mean, if you're going to dig, you've got to have a ladder in the holes. Because they will fall in and die. That's the #1 way I kill dwarves. That's what I'm best at. Yes, definitely that's what I'm best at. We could have a spear thrower now. Sure. We'll have a couple of those. We get 2 melee, or maybe 3 melee, 1 ranged. I don't know. But, just sell those off. Can I buy some iron? A little bit. A little bit. Only the 10. I think it needed more than that, didn't it? Yeah, it needs 30. That's okay. We'll get there. It's not, you know, and I could put one of the others down. I could put something smaller down. No, that takes money. Okay, so oh, look at that tank of doom. Okay, that's pretty cute. And then the space stuff. You can make dwarves from space too. There are decorative items. You get sleek metal floors and fancy little saber lights and all kinds of things. It's pretty cute. It's pretty good. Now, they're still not particularly happy with the situation as it is right now. You know what I can do? Oh, well, let's do some research first. Let's just finish off this row of goodies and we'll move on next time. The floor. We can put in flooring. I love this new one, this DLC. You're getting 1 happiness per square. And I'm going to put that like a garden path around our garden section here. Yeah, this is going to be so pretty. And it will add some instant happiness. And it looks awesome, right? It's going to be great. It's like little garden paths. Can I build up under there? Come on. There we go. Right back here. And because I'm probably going to use this dirt as well as part of the garden. Come on, aim. There we go. And that, you know, yeah, it's just the one. The heck with it. To heck with it. When they're in clumps like that, I'll go after them. You just have to kind of pay attention when you're doing that because they will fall into holes and die. They do. And that's not a fun thing for a dwarf. So, true story. Yeah. I'm going to move this to any old place at all where I won't be digging for a moment because I'm going to be digging out this to see if there's any more soil under this patch here. Really hope there is, quite frankly. And you know what, let's move this. Maybe he's not all that fond of the smell of manure. The ode to manure first thing in the morning, right? Maybe he's going, no, not really me, not my thing. Okay, let's sell. We will sell all the stuff. And we should probably be planting more. The food is awesome. Food is fine. Let's plant more logs. Logs for me. And yes, I could be planting beer. That cheers them up considerably. But then you have to deal with them drinking. So there's the other side of the story. For right now, you know, guys, you're just going to have to work for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. And it looks like we can wrap some more floor around there. And cheer these little guys up just a little bit more. I will leave that empty just in the off chance I end up using it. Oh, I missed. I missed a spot. Okay, that's cool. We got this. Hello. Why is this not going for me? Because I'm out of stone. It's okay. I do wake up eventually. What do you want? You want to be a spear thrower? Sure, you can do that. Wah! He says, I'm awesome. So they're not real high levels, but at this stage in the game, we probably wouldn't run, well, famous last words. Oh, but so we probably wouldn't run into anything all that high a level anyway, but I've been known to be wrong. So, yeah, okay. It's probably fine. Yeah, I can't believe this. Okay, now this is the end of the line. That is the edge of one level. And one thing else I wanted to show you, obviously that's stone, but where... Do we have a block I can show you? Right here. This is farmland up top. So if you were in a situation where you didn't have enough farmland where you were and you hit, you know, a big line of soil that had the fertile dirt in it, you know, if you just put stairs up, and you could just put stairs up and dig out that level, you could be planting up there. And I have done that a couple of times. Well, I've done that a lot with have these like multi-layers, you know, you got a line, row of stairs, you go up another level up here, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about making this one a little neater. Neat is not terrible. Now, we've got a fair bit of wood at the moment. That won't last long, but I love this wall. It's called kitchen wall. Yeah, you know what? That's too bad. To me, it's something else. Look at this. It's going to use up some wood, and it's also going to cheer them up. It should start helping their happiness. It's like, oh my God, you're finally cleaning up the joint, right? That's good. Now, if I put another stone here, yeah, you know what? I just don't see a need for it just yet. And it might be even somewhere else. That might not even be where we, you know what? Just buy some stone. Buy a little bit of stone, sure. and sell a little bit more wood, balance things off. You know the wood's coming back, so that's not, you know, if you're low on that, you just have to wait a minute. It's fine. Anyway, there we are. We got things sorted. I think we're, you know, we've got 4 warriors now. A couple are not as high level as I would like, but a couple more training dummies is going to help get that into a happy place right off. Oh, it was the iron I needed. I bought stone, and what I actually needed was iron. Well, hell's bells. I got more of this to sell already, so that's cool. And can I put up one? Just one? Can I do one? No, I can't. All right, we'll just wait it out. We'll get some more of those up. We'll get another crop of logs off the garden and sell them. We'll get some more training dummies up. Start building the army of doom. The army of dwarves. Until I see you next time, please live your life happy and build it beautiful. Hit the little like button, leave a comment, do all the nice things that make my day. Thank you guys very much for being here. For everyone who's supporting me here and in Twitch, thank you. Bye-bye.